series. So like I went on and did my smaller research there, found this album, if you know you know, with Thato Saul. And like immediately in my mind I was like, why would Mashbeatz go for a prominent artist, to be fair? Because Thato was prominent there and he wasn't known like that, and Mashbeatz had already infiltrated the music industry like that. So I figured he would love to work with already known people like your Pretty Uglies, because I didn't know Maglera, I won't lie. I thought he was gonna work with like the likes of Pretty Ugly, CPTs, like those prominent rappers, like those already in the game rappers. I thought he was gonna feature those, but instead he chose to work with Thato. So like that's when I decided to give this album a chance. And oh boy, I was in for a surprise. I didn't know. I was in for a real treat. And like personally how I feel like this album in a way complemented like Pheli Makaveli, because Pheli Makaveli, like I said, it dropped first and it became sort of like a blueprint of Pretoria neighborhood. Like, guys, this is the sound. And like with Mashbeatz and Thato Saul coming with this banger album, which is mostly in like the Pretorian lingo, it sort of like complemented Pheli Makaveli in a way, like to say this is the direction we are really taking as the neighborhood. And like this type of sound has opened doors for a lot of artists emerging from PTA. Like this type of sound has introduced me to a lot of artists, a lot of talented artists. But you know, like any other sound, there will be a time where like we feel like now this sound has been oversaturated. The market is now oversaturated with this sound, and obviously we're gonna need something new. But until then, the guys must rock. He goes above and beyond. So yeah, guys, that was my third album overview. And my favorite top 3 albums in this, my favorite top 3 songs in this album has to be William Mbatha, track number 1, Pure Budese, obviously, and Satepa. This one where he talks about how his homies went for a robbery, came back, they were chased by the ADT, and how they like skipped into a switched drainage system just to escape the ADT. Like, oh fuck, it's just stories on end. So I don't remember which song is exactly that, but I think it's nothing. But my favorite top 3 songs in this album: William Mbatha, Pure Budese with Maglera Doe Boy, and Satepa. Thola di veve ngasata broga wena Satepa. Thola di veve ngasata no ke bongutla kere. Satepa thola di veve ngasata. Budese kuzama nkemele sama, thola di veve ngasata broga Satepa. So moving on to the fourth album. This album, I'm going to talk about it because like it sort of bent the rules or the norms of what I know or what I thought to know as hip-hop production. Like, you know, there's like your kwaito sound, there's like your trap sound, there's like your old school hip-hop sound. But with this album I'm going to talk about now, it's just filled with too much creativity, to the point I was like, how did he get the confidence? How did he manage to get the confidence to like release this type of music he released? Because like from a general artist perspective, I wouldn't go for the songs Maglera did. I wouldn't. But you know, guess what? He cooked, man. He cooked. So the fourth album overview has to be Memoirs. Memoirs by Maglera. Nah, man. Yeah. Memoirs by Maglera. No, it shows the song. The actual, this is like the lyrics for the lead single. Oh, actually, the actual album is Diaspora. Pardon me. Diaspora is the name of the actual album. Diaspora. Maglera, make too busy. What does it do now? Okay, there is it. Diaspora is the fourth album overview, guys. It contains 12 songs. As I said, man, this album bent what I knew to be norms of hip-hop production, with tracks like The Running of the Bulls, okay, Koni, even though it has like that Kwaito type of sound, but I didn't expect it from Maglera. And Running with the Bulls, Tortupov featuring Ison. This one I think did it somewhere in Zimbabwe, if I'm not mistaken. I have to do like the actual research on this one, Tortupov. So yeah, this album, guys, I never thought I would hear such an album in my lifetime, though, especially because of how safe or how we're conditioned to with the American blueprint of hip-hop. Like, you know, the type of beats they use, the type of lingo they use, you know. But with this one, he broke all of that, man. This bro can rap in Spanish, can use Spanish words, can use like Italian lingos, can infuse Setswana, Sesotho, all almost in the same song. The way he abuses these languages, guy, the way like he abuses these languages, my guy, is like too much. And you can see, like, if you follow through with the words he be saying, like, you can really tell like the bro took time and actually studied these words. He didn't just hear them and like throw them in a verse just to make it fun, even though maybe that's the intention, but he knows those words. He doesn't just talk of words he don't know. He knows these words. So yeah, my fourth album overview, guys. Maglera Doe Boy, Memoirs, Diaspora, and which you can obviously tell or reveal like my top 3 overview, my top 3 songs from this album, which you can already tell. Obviously, number 1 is Memoirs, number 2 Tortupov, number 3 is The Running of the Bulls featuring 25K. This duo brings a lot of problem in the game, though. Maglera 25K, Maglera Thato Saul. Oof, it's just too much. It's just too much sauce with these guys. And the album released August 31, 2022. All the songs are nice. Bokoni, Bomakazana. Where's Tapelo? I love Tapelo. All these songs are nice too. Like, all the songs are nice, guys. Let's see the covers. Let me see the covers. Diaspora, Memoirs. Hey, Maglera is coming with a different image. Unlike all the rappers I know, he's the one who has like different style. in terms of swag, in terms of the way he raps, like the way he overall presents himself, man, it's just different. Maglera is just different. Let me see what I can sum up here. There is a Diaspora. It's a measured reflection on the black condition, taking inspiration from his ancestors who lived under harsh colonial conditions but still carried themselves with dignity. I feel like I can hear this type of message from this song, Thato Boy, because he talks about hope, how people are hopeless, how boys are dying in the streets, how like conditions are not favoring them. I can hear a lot of that in Thato Boy and in Tapelo. I hear a lot of that. And Memoirs too is like that, although Memoirs is kind of like dark. It's kind of like a dark song, but yeah. Following that single, they dropped monochrome visuals to Memoirs. Monochrome. Artistically telling the black and white story of his childhood tribulations. I write these memories from my soul. Setting the tone for Diaspora is a project informed by deeply personal events and honest first-person perspective. That is what the overview says. And it's funny how I never talk about Mashbeatz. First release the Mashbeatz produced. Thato Boy. Mashbeatz is another beast, he's another producer, although he's not a singer or songwriter, but he's a solid producer like that. So moving right along. Check. Quality check. Moving right along, the fifth and last album overview I'll be giving you is of course of the GOAT, man. GOAT status. He's not just an artist, he's not just a rapper, he's a musician, this guy, guys. This guy's a musician. This guy is a legend. Fifth and final album overview. No, man, what's the name? Yeah, it's Logan. Fifth and final album overview is Logan by Emtee. Emtee the Hustler, Big Hustle, about it. Released April 9, 2021. Like, hey, 2021, like, these artists really pulled through. Or I feel like it was the time where like I really started paying attention like that to hip hop, to South African hip hop music, and found these golden albums. I feel because most of them are from 2021. Cause like immediately when I got back, man, I was introduced with fire. Oh, this album is like, it's like a grown man's album. You know, hip hop heads who are like old now, who have kids. So yeah, never had a bad Emtee project. He killed even with DIY3. He even won awards with this one. So yeah, but my favorite has to be Logan. Simply because of the lead single Logan. I won't lie, with this one I didn't listen to the whole album, but I just had Logan, and I had Logan. I was like immediately sold, because this is like Emtee. Which ones do I remember actually, to be honest? Let me be honest with this one and do it top of my head. Yeah, man, I feel like Logan and Long Way, these are the first two tracks that I can remember by beat. Even before listening to them, I can remember the beat, I can remember this beat. And like the lyrics, especially with Logan, guys. Logan is just too much. It's like Emtee now expressing how grateful he is to be a father. Not, it's like he actually is expressing how grateful he is to be a father of two boys, because at this point, at the end, like during this period, I think he had only two boys, because now he even added a number three, a young number three nyana there in the family. Emtee is a family man, even though he has his struggles and demons with lean and marijuana. But he's still a GOAT, man. He's still a GOAT. Still GOAT status. This is number 3. And like, he names his albums after his kids. Because Logan is like, I don't remember who's Logan. I think this one is Logan. This one is from the first album, Averi. DIY3, I'm not sure, but so yeah guys, that was my like top 5 album overview, guys. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, guys, hopefully my 2 cents counts for something, guys. Hopefully my 2 cents count for something. Something must count for this one. Hopefully this counts for something, guys. Yeah, guys, my personal favorite, like I've said already, my personal favorite has to be Logan, the lead single, obviously. Logan, the lead single, Long Way. Joe Hasselbeck, I like it, but not like, oh, brand new day with Lolly Native. That's like a grown man song, man. It's like a grown man album overall, this album. Because the way he talks about things, Emtee talks about like the general conscious things a man would think about, you know, feeding his family, raising kids in a perfect way, kids not needing anything. You know what I mean? So shout out to Big Hustle, shout out to Emtee, shout out to Big Hustle. And that was it, guys. Hope you stay tuned in. Click on the subscribe, share, comment, and tell me what you think about this overview, guys. I'm out with my prep.